Assalamualaikum to my supervisor, Mr. Habil, and my co-supervisor, Madam Afiana. Before that, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Mohd Zaki bin Talip, as my research is conducting in KWSP Kuching. The title of my research is The Relationship Between Organization Cultures and Job Performance Among Super Staff at KWSP Kuching. As for the conceptual frameworks, the study was adapted from Charles Henry organization cultures, consists of power cultures, task culture, person culture, and a role culture. Besides that, the job performance was adapted from Campbell 1990. Next slide, I'm going to present about the research objectives, research questions. For the research objective, since I'm doing the study in KWSP Kuching, it is to determine the relationship between the organization cultures and the job performance. Second research question is to identify which theory of Henry Charles that contributes in job performance. For the research questions, it is to ensure that if it have connected with the four type of IV, which is power culture, task culture, person culture, and the role culture. Next, I'm going to move to methodology. As for the methodology, I'm going to explain the research design, sampling technique, population, sample frames, unit of analysis, and the pilot test. As for the research design, I'm using the correlations research. And for the sampling technique, I'm using convenience sampling. For the populations, around 183 employees at KWSP, I managed to collect around 115 questionnaire using Google Form. For the sample frames, is targeting the employee at KWSP Kuching Sarawak. For the unit of analysis, it also stems where I'm targeting employee at KWSP Kuching Sarawak. For the pilot test, I'm using 10 respondents from Jabatan Kebajikan Masyarakat Samarahan. For data collection procedures, the preparation of questionnaire and obtaining approval have been done before doing pilot tests. After that, for actual studies, due to pandemic COVID-19, I'm using other instrument, which is a Google Form that share link to KWSP Kuching. They're given 2 weeks to fill the form. Lastly, the data being analyzed into SPSS and start doing report writing. Next, I'm going to explain about the normality test. For the normality test is to ensure that the data will normal for the future analysis, and based on the study conducted by the Palan 2009, it shows that squidness and kurtosis should be between -2 plus 2, with significant value more than 0.05. From my study, it shows that my normality is not more than -2 plus 2. Next, I'm going to explain about the descriptive analysis. For the descriptive analysis, I'm using 5 Likert scale, and the role culture was the highest mean in there. For the variability test, I'm used the study by Palan 2019, where it is stated that 0.5 considered poor, 0.6 acceptable, and more than 0.8 high reliability. My result shows that all my data is reliable. And for the correlations, it shows that my independent variable is all have a show strong relationship, positive significant toward job performance. Move to discussion. As for discussion, It shows that from my research study, shows my data is all variable where is my independent variable is have a strong relationship, positive and significant with the job performance. As for the role culture, shows the strong relationship, positive and significant where the value is 0.699 with 2 star. The 2 star means that the correlation is significant with 0.01 to 10 level. As for the conclusions, the theory of Charles Handy shows the strong relationship toward job performance, which is the role culture shows the highest correlations toward job performance, and the person culture shows the lowest correlations toward job performance. Lastly is a recommendation. As for recommendation for organizations, the organization should use the theory of Charles Handy in order to let the employee know their responsibilities toward the jobs. As for the employee, they should apply the theory of Charles Handy in order to improve their job in the company. For the future research, the study should conducting in private sector so they can gain the better result in finding.